They know I go hard, and nobody's telling me different. I'm getting it how I'm living, and if you don't see the vision, go home. Cause I'm riding like 4 tires, down the old wires. Until I retire, I'ma go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard. Or I'ma go home, go home, go home, yeah, go home, go hard.
What's going on, guys? Auto Tech TV. Props to LSU for kicking our ass. Seems to be the theme the last couple of weeks. Us getting our ass whooped. I figured that out. Seriously. Props to LSU. Props to the Big Gravy. Your score prediction was almost there. Florida got 11. You guys got 41. That's straight up ass whooping. I think everyone in that stadium knew what was coming. Even the Florida fans. Props to LSU for kicking our ass. I know a lot of people are trying to figure out the opinions of Florida fans, being that we're the only team so far to have played LSU and Alabama, unfortunately back-to-back weeks. But, my take on it, I think they're very similar teams. LSU fans, Alabama fans, I might disagree, but that's just me personally. Of course, that's after the fact of me trying to focus on my team, on what we can do, but noticing things that LSU has done and Alabama's done, I think it's going to make for a great game when they square off in Tuscaloosa. So, big game. That's probably a battle for the national championship right there, in my opinion. I think either or is going to win the SEC. I think the winner of that game, obviously, win the tiebreaker. Get on to Atlanta and beat whoever comes out of the East. It's Florida. If we're fortunate enough to make it there, I don't think we will, but if we're fortunate enough to make it there, I don't want to see part 2. You know, part 1 was bad enough. So from each of them. So, but we'll see. Florida's got Auburn coming up. Jordan Hare's a tough stadium to play in, especially if you're a Gator. Alabama fans, LSU fans, teams out in the West might not think so, but Florida, we have not been fortunate at all. Last W we got in that stadium was 99, back in 99, so on a 2-game skid against the Barn right now. Hopefully that can change this weekend. The fact that Auburn's been cleared of the scam gate, the pay-for-play scheme. I think they're going to have that stadium on fire. They're going to be fucking loud, obnoxious, like they always are. It's going to make it for a very difficult environment to play in. It always is, any SEC stadium, at least the big ones. But, the improvements Florida needs to make, as far as the improvements we knew we needed to make going into this season, our defense, being as young as they are, and being that it's a new scheme, was kind of exposed by Alabama and LSU. Kind of expected. I know people will point to the fact that we are young, we are inexperienced, we have a new coaching staff. We knew that going into this season. I'm not going to use that as an excuse, because that's just played out too many damn times. Muschamp went into LSU with the game plan to win. As funny as that may sound to some people, it's a fact. He has to. He can't sit there and say, well, it doesn't matter if we win or lose this game, we can still control our own destiny. No. That's like something for me to say as a fan. I can honestly give a rat's ass this season about getting to Atlanta. That's down the list of that's not even in my top 5 things I wanted to see out of Florida this year. How well they gel on the offense, can Brantley fit in this offense, how well can he use it to his advantage, how can his defense step up, being as young or younger than last year's defense, plus with their third, for some of these guys, it's the 3rd defensive coordinator in the last 3 fucking years. It's crazy, but that's high up on the list. Getting to Atlanta is like, that's down the list. I'm not worried about getting to Atlanta. I can give 2 shits this season. If it turns turns out that way, we do get there, get the ball, rolling our way. We can win some games, get a leg up in the East, Eastern race. Get to Atlanta, then we get to Atlanta. Cool. I'll eat my crow, but it's no big deal if we get to Atlanta this year or not. I don't. Doesn't mean shit to me. I think any East team is playing for second place. As bad as Alabama and LSU were beating our ass, I hate to see part 2 from either of those teams. Part 1 was already scary enough and bad enough for Florida. I just hate to see part 2. So, but yeah, I think we can definitely beat Auburn. Again, we have to go back to tackling well, playing good sound fundamental defense. Our defensive line breaking off their goddamn blocks and actually tackling somebody, a running back. Not letting these guys get up in the second level, especially the linemen, the offensive linemen. Our D-line is letting these guys just like blow right by our ass and get up in the second level to make more blocks. I mean, we just can't have that shit. You got to contain the linemen right there in the trenches. Something we haven't really been able to do. So that's a credit to Alabama's offensive line. That's a credit to LSU's offensive line. Nothing more can be said about that. And the running game. So, Florida's going to take their licks this season. We knew that. It still sucks going through it. Hate losing, but it's part of football. You win some, you lose some. You got to deal with it. So, but yeah, we definitely can beat Auburn. These guys want it bad enough. If they want to get to Atlanta bad enough, then it starts this weekend by beating Auburn. Going through our bye week, kind of regrouping, get everybody healthy, get ready for Georgia. So we'll see. I'm not sure who the starter is going to be this week. Could be Brissett, could be Driscoll, who knows. The good thing is it only helps in the future. It only helps them for next year. We weren't supposed to see Brissett at all this season. So seeing him now, might have had a couple of shining moments in the LSU game, not many. I think it was overshadowed by all the mistakes he made. I think he's an 18-year-old kid. He's a freshman. That's his first game. Yeah, we know that. But at the same time, no excuse. Got to play with what you got. So, yeah, that's about all I got. Let's go and beat the fucking barn. I hate Auburn. Hate Auburn more than any other SEC team. I'm not kidding. That's in my lifetime and fans I've dealt with on a personal note. So, Georgia and Tennessee are kind of behind Auburn. I haven't had any good experience with any Auburn fans in my entire life, and that's the most as far as any SEC fans here in Florida, other than Gator fans, of course. But most encounters are with Auburn fans. Some Alabama fans, some Tennessee fans, some Georgia fans. Most of the Georgia fans are up in North Florida, especially Jacksonville. Kind of split down the middle, believe it or not. But yeah, I really hate Auburn. Hate the goddamn stadium. Hate the War Eagle. I hate the eagle flying around. The goddamn mascot they got. Fuck that bullshit. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully we can get out there and beat Auburn, go into the bye week 5-2, get ready for Georgia. That's all I got. Peace. And go Gators.
Let's go early. What we do? I like driving in my truck. He likes to drive in his truck. Auburn sucks. Auburn sucks. I like driving in my truck. He likes to drive in his truck. Auburn sucks. Auburn sucks. I like trucks. He likes trucks. I don't care for Auburn. He doesn't care for